Hey everybody, it's 24th of June 2021. It's Thursday and it's 11:45 a.m. I'm about a half a mile from the house headed towards the river. You can see the sky. It rained earlier. It rained about 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock this morning. I want to see how far I can get. I did bring an umbrella, and I'm going to try to get down to the river and back. I'm hoping to clock in about 8 miles this morning. So that's it. Hope you guys are all having a good day out there, and I will check in down the road. I just got on Highway 5 and a few drops of rain. We'll see how this goes. I do have an umbrella, and I need to get in 8 miles today to stay up with my goal. If I can do 8 miles today, then I will have done 100 miles so far this month. My goal is 135 for the month of June. I'm glad I got the sweatshirt on, and a little breezy. But you can see the sky. Not sure if you can see it or not, but it's rain clouds out there. I have all my food for August, the hike. I broke it up into the food in each. One day's food is in 1 gallon Ziploc bag, and it fills that bag about 3/4 full, and it comes to 4,170 calories per day. The online hiking backpacking calculator, you put in your weight, the weight of the pack, how many miles you would travel in a day, and what time frame that would take, and the terrain. So I come out with about 3,800 calories is what I would be burning in a 10-hour day. So that's why I picked 4,170 calories. That'll give me about 300 to spare. So I'll be packing 7 days of food plus 1 extra for an emergency situation. That comes out to just a little bit under 15 pounds for the 8 days of food. So I'm ready there. I bought a pair of water shoes. They're the cheap ones. They're $10 from Walmart, but they're the stretchy kind. But the soles are pretty stout. They're flexible, but they're pretty solid. They have traction on them. So that was the last of my gear, and I plan on using the shoes crossing streams. Rather get those wet, and I can hang them on the back of the backpack and let them dry. The hiking shoes I have on right now, when I hiked down to the border, I had to cross that one stream. There's no way to get across without getting your feet wet. So Jeff and I kind of tippy-toed the best we can on the larger rocks, and then where we knew we had to get our feet wet, we kind of cranched through there, trying to get through as quick as we could. Well, it didn't work. Feet got wet anyway. And then it rained coming back, and we got to that stream again coming back, and I just looked at Jeff. I said, there's no point in trying to stay not wet. We're already soaked our feet. So I just plowed through it. It's only like 4 inches deep, but Anyway, it took a couple days at the house for my shoes to dry out. I put them outside in the sun one full day, and the next that night they weren't dry, but I mean, you put your hand in there, you could feel a wetness, a moisture, but they weren't drippy wet or anything. And maybe a fresh pair of socks would have maybe a fresh pair of socks would be fine and they wouldn't have gotten wet. So if I can prevent them from getting wet, I'll do so, and that's why I got the water shoes. So that's the last of my gear. I have all my food, my gear. I have my permits. I need to pick them up. That I have them. I paid for them for camping. So anyway, I'm set. So for the month of July, I plan on doing a overnight camp out down here at the river a couple of times, and I plan on going up to Waterton, camping out overnight a couple of times. And there's 3 long hikes. They're a day hike, but they're like 14 miles round trip, 13 to 14 miles. I want to do those in Waterton in July. And then Monday the 2nd of August, that's when I begin. So Sunday the 1st, I would go over to Waterton and pick up the permits. And I would like to get to be at Waterton about when the sun comes up. Now that'll be in August, so not sure what time that would be, 5:30 maybe, I'm not sure. But I'd like to be there when the sun gets up and get on trail. It'll be 4.5 miles down to the border, and then I will turn around and officially start the Section A, and that will be 90 miles from the border over to Coleman. So that's my update. I'm at the river. I've been here for a few minutes. Right now it's 20 after 1. Got a little rained on, but that's stopped now. St. Mary's here in front of me. That's still, I want to say, about 1.5 feet high. Flowing good, more than it was late last summer. I mean, faster. So I think I'm going to cross the bridge over there, go up that other side a little bit, see what's over there. Look at what I just found. Crazy snake. Some sort of garter snake. It's 2 o'clock. Been sitting on a log here by the river, just watching the water. Found a few flat rocks that I'll take back to the house and paint and hide them in the neighborhood. People here do that. They have what they call fairy gardens, which is Natalie has one. Decorate a little place up along the fence by the sidewalk, and it's like 2 foot wide by a foot or so deep against the fence, and it's a place you put rocks. It's kind of a, I don't know, hobby or a fad or something. I'm not sure what you call it. Paint a rock, you paint pictures on it, paint little sayings on it, logos, whatever you want to put on it. Then you put them throughout the neighborhood around town, wherever you're going, you put one, and they say hide the rock. That doesn't really mean you hide it. That means you could put it on top of a fire hydrant. You could put it just along the sidewalk in town. Put it on a window ledge, on a business in town. In the neighborhood, put them on a tree trunk, like a fork in a tree, whatever. And then people find them and they'll take a picture of it and they post it. It goes on Cardston Rocks. That's a Facebook page. Post it and then they'll rehide it. And or you can go to a ferry door, and there's several in town. Pick up a rock there and go hide that one, and supposed to drop one off and then you can take one if you want to do it that way. So I found some rocks. They're about the size of the palm of my hand and real thin, like a 3/16 inch thick, flat. So they'll be nice to paint and put out. So I'm ready to head back to the house. It sprinkled a little bit, but not much. And the clouds are still up there, but they're not as dark as they were. So that's it. Hope you guys are having a good day, and I will catch up with you down the road. Well, I'm on 5. I'm just about to town, about a half a mile or so to town. Found a couple things on the way back. One, well, I found an Allen wrench. I found this cord, this tie-up thing, and that might come in handy on a camping adventure of some kind. And then I found this here. This was on the side of the road. Push that button right there. Camp saw. Don't know that brand. I haven't heard of it. It's a stout little saw. I find things quite often when I'm walking around. So it rained a little bit about 20 minutes ago. I was about ready to get the umbrella and then it quit. Well, I'm just about to the house, about 3 or 4 blocks away. I'll be clocking really close to 8 miles and a quarter when I get back, so that's great. That meets my goal, and that gives me 100 miles so far this month. So it's now, the rain hasn't rained, the humidity or something's changed. I'm wishing now I'd take this sweatshirt off, this hoodie, but I'll wait until I get to the house. So, hope everybody's had a good day, and I've enjoyed getting out. So, and just one thing, you got to remember something. If you don't remember anything else, don't ever forget, may the force be with you.